Shalom Aleichem, everybody. Hope all is well. We are approaching the holy holiday of Passover, Pesach, the time when Hashem took us out of Egypt and into redemption. So what is so special about Passover? And can the Messiah actually come this Passover? Is that even possible? Is that something to hope for? Is it realistic? Can he come even before Passover? What's going on? Let's dive into it. So, first of all, Passover, Pesach, is one of the holiest times of the year. It is the time that really gave birth to our nation as we know of. Yes, we are the children of Israel, and we were the children of Israel before we left Egypt. But leaving Egypt was the beginning of the preparation for receiving the Torah on Mount Sinai. For 49 days we traveled until we received the Torah after leaving Egypt. So leaving Egypt was the first stage in preparation for receiving the Torah. And that's what we celebrate. We celebrate really the redemption from slavery, and not just physical slavery, but spiritual slavery. Now, what about the Mashiach part? Is the Mashiach coming on Pesach? Well, listen, there's a reason I made this video, can the Mashiach come on Pesach, and not is the Mashiach coming on Pesach, because we're not allowed to say a specific date that he's coming. And I've said that multiple times. We're not permitted, we're not allowed in the Torah. God does not permit us to say he's coming on this day or on that day. That is not allowed. And another interesting aspect of this is because he really can come at any moment. He could come today. And through our actions, we can bring him faster. So to say he's coming next Tuesday, you're not allowed to say that because you can literally bring him right now. So why limit how soon he can come when he could literally come at any single moment right now? Now, so can he come on Pesach? Of course, he could come at any moment, as I just said. But is there a special opportunity for him to come on Pesach? Yes. What does that mean? Why? What's special about Pesach and the coming of Mashiach? Is that Nisan, the month of Nisan, which Passover takes place in, is in the Torah the first month of the year. When we're from the creation of the world, the first month of the year, most opinions, is Tishrei. There are some opinions that say the creation of the world actually happened in Nisan, but most opinions, and we hold that the world was created in Nisan. Was created in Tishrei. But when you're counting of the Torah, when the Torah was given, Nisan is the first month of the year. And there's an opinion in the Talmud, in the Gemara, that says as follows, that Benisan ga'alnu uvenisan nigalenu, meaning in Nisan we were redeemed the first time. Hashem took us out of Egypt the first time. And in Nisan he will redeem us again. And what do we mean by that? By the final redemption, the coming of Mashiach. Just like we were taken out of Egypt, then God will take us out of this Egypt that we're stuck in right now. So there's a tremendous opportunity to bring Mashiach in this time of year. But in this time of year, there's a special energy related to redemption. Meaning there are opinions that say he will come in Nisan, the Mashiach. Now, does that mean that if he doesn't come on Passover that we failed and we should just give up? No, absolutely not. He can come at any moment. And the truth is that even if he doesn't come in the month of Nisan, he comes before, he comes after, whatever it may be, immediately, it means that there was a special energy that happened on Nisan that accelerated this redemption, that brought us the redemption in a closer way. So even if he actually comes on a different date, in Nisan something triggered and happened that brought him quicker, that was revealed. Now, this holiday, Pesach, is a special holiday because, in my humble opinion, it relates to every Jew. Even Jews who every part of the Torah relates to every Jew. So, but what's special about Passover for most Jews is that even Jews who are not traditionally so aware of the holidays, unfortunately, or practicing the holidays, Passover is a time of year that most Jews do celebrate. They celebrate the Seders, the Sedarim, they celebrate all the different ideas. They have the Pesach table, the plate. They get together with their families. They have the cups of wine. So it's unbelievable. So it represents this energy of Mashiach in the sense that now everything is coming together. Now all the time, all the Jews from wherever corner of the earth you're in, whether they're practicing Judaism or they're not yet practicing so much Judaism, Pesach is a time that brings them in, that brings them to their source, that they feel excited about being a Jew. So that is very connected to the coming of Mashiach, because when Mashiach comes, all the Jews will come back to their source, to their Father in heaven. And all the non-Jews, the righteous Gentiles, will come back to their source, to Hashem, to the God of the universe. And they will also serve Him, all of us together. So, this is a time to look at yourself, to inspect yourself. There's obviously many laws of Passover that I can't share all of them in this video, but I will post a link below that you can familiarize yourself with the laws of Pesach, that I strongly suggest you do so. But the main idea is that for 8 days we have 0 chametz, leavened bread in our house. We have no risen bread, no chametz in our house at all. That includes crackers, cookies, that includes bread, that includes things made with bread, and even things that resemble bread. We like legumes for Ashkenazim and some Sephardim as well. Some opinions of Sephardim, they do eat legumes on this time of year, and rice and so on and so forth, but most Jews do not. So we have to familiarize ourselves with these laws, and we have to make sure our house is to the utmost standards of Passover, because this is how we will tap into Passover, and we won't, God forbid, have bread or something that's not allowed on the holiday of Passover, whether it's in our house or eating it, God forbid. So it's an important time to familiarize ourselves with this, and I will post below some links you could look at. And as you see behind me, the Pesach a plate is right behind me, a drawing of it. Now, this is very important, and at the same time, we have to also understand the spiritual aspect of what's going on, not just the laws, but what's the spiritual godliness that's behind all of this holiday. And the truth is that now and every year, and in fact, the Alter Rebbe says every day, because we say Shema every day, we speak about it, we have to see ourselves as if we're leaving Egypt. We didn't just leave Egypt. Hashem didn't just take us out of Egypt 3,334 years ago and say, here, I took you out, have a nice day. No, He is taking us out of Egypt at every moment. And it says if He didn't redeem us from Egypt, we'd still be there right now. So we have to see ourselves as if we're being freed from slavery at every single moment. And not just physical slavery, which that too, but also spiritual slavery, emotional slavery. We all have our slavery that we are enslaved to. And you know what it is. You don't need me to tell you. You in your own mind already know certain slaveries that you would like to be redeemed from. So now is the time to pray to Hashem and to ask Him to help us be freed from our personal slaveries and to enter true freedom with Mashiach, the coming of Mashiach. May it be today, and you should know that you are a part of it. And we have to be happy to celebrate Passover, Pesach. And when you're cleaning your house for Pesach, cleaning all the chametz out of your house, you have to have in mind that you're cleaning the chametz out of yourself. And what does chametz represent? Ego, arrogance. Because matzah is flat. Bread and matzah weigh the same amount. They could have a piece of bread and a piece of matzah that weigh the same amount, but the bread is much wider, has much more volume because it's filled with yeast. It's blown up. Matzah is flat. It's humble. We have to be humble and lower ourselves to really be able to be reciprocals for God and to be loving to our fellow. By lowering ourselves, letting go of that inner ego that sometimes controls us and harms us, we have to clean ourselves out of that and rid ourselves from this arrogance and ego in order to receive the Torah truly. So guys, may Hashem bless you all. I'll post some links below. I'm going to look up some more links, so you can recheck the video a few times to see more links that will be posted if I find more interesting links to help us study the laws to prepare for Passover. But you can also search up on Chabad.org as well. And may Hashem bless you all. May we be redeemed immediately. God bless you.